Hi, and welcome back to Brass. Well, today's Brass Tack is about the Paycheck Protection Program. This is the first in a series of videos on the SBA 7A loan program that was included in the CARES Act that was signed by the President and made law on March 27, 2020. This first video is on who is specifically eligible by category of company and size, what the money can be used for, and the amount of loan that you can expect. The other videos will cover such things as loan forgiveness, application process, and things like that. We're also doing, just so you know what the process is right now, if you go to sba.gov, there's not any information. You will be applying for these with your banker, or they will be backed by SBA government guarantee. There is a loan forgiveness period, and the rationale behind this is to get people who were laid off back to work, keep people who are working, and give the companies a boost to get back in business or stay in business, and then hopefully we're all back on our feet again. There are some presumptions for eligibility that will be covered in another video. So to get started, because there's kind of a lot of information, and that's why I broke it up. So I will put in the descriptions what the videos cover so that you can pick and choose what you are really looking for. Because you will be able to get information on the SBA website when it's updated. The banks and the SBA are working together now. Please be patient. This is taking a revision of documentation. This is taking a revision of credit procedures. And as some of us are advising the banks on what the process will be, they have to get that confirmed and know about the flow of funds before they can begin offering it to you. So this is a really good time for you. Ready and get your information assembled so that you're ready to go, so that you can make your plans. So thank you for bearing with me on that intro. This is the Paycheck Protection Plan. There's a definition throughout all of this called covered loans. Covered loans means loans made under this program, which is tucked under 7A. The covered loans are those that are made under this program for the period from February 15 of 2020 to June 30 of 2020. There is a section for loans made before that can be included in here, and loans that you received since January 31st, 2020 can be refinanced in this. So when I talk about covered loans, though, I'm talking about these SBA 7A loans made from February 15, 2020 to June 30 of 2020. That is the parameter within which you can get these loans. These loans are available for businesses that were in operation on February 15 of 2020 and had 500 less employees, with the exception of NAICS. It's a section 72 at the beginning of your business code. These are specific businesses that are included. So pay attention, because this is not just established. This may fall into friends or family that you know who have these businesses who might not realize it. Okay, and it's specifically targeting the food and beverage and accommodation industries. So those specific industries that have single or multiple locations of 500 or fewer can also apply. Those include the accommodations businesses, hotels, motels, bed and breakfast, resort, casino hotels, guest houses, youth hostels, housekeeping cabins and cottages. All other traveler accommodations, Airbnb and VRBO, are covered. RV parks, RV camps, RV campgrounds, worker camps, rooming and boarding homes, dormitories. The next category is food service and drinking places. They prepare meals or snacks for immediate consumption on or off the premises. That does not include dinner cruises. Specialty food services, including food trucks, caterers, event caterers, food carts, and this is where you don't have to have a standalone business. These travel around. Airline food contractors, food concessions for sports, entertainment, and conventions and their employees. Cafeteria service contractors for hospitals, schools, and government. Ice cream trucks, mobile concession stands, mobile refreshment stands, mobile food carts, mobile snack carts. So think golf cart concessions or golf cart snacks. Drinking places, bars and taverns. Then restaurants with alcohol, buffet, sit-down, or cafeteria style. Ice cream and yogurt places, cookie places, and those that sell non-alcoholic, which would be like a smoothie place. Then limited service restaurants include delis, pizza delivery, family restaurants with limited service, maybe just breakfast or lunch. Takeout places, fast food, fast casual, takeout sandwiches, and limited service pizza, maybe pizza by the slice, or only open at lunchtime. It also includes snack and non-alcoholic beverage bars. Carry out, all right, now this next category, if they have baking on the premises and they sell from these premises, it includes donut, bagel, pretzel, and cookie places. Also ice cream parlors, and then those businesses where they primarily only sell hot dogs, hamburgers, pizza, chicken, or a specialty cuisine, and those you might think of falafels or the such. You can use the loan to pay these items, or this is what it's intended to cover. Salaries, wages, or similar compensation includes payment for payroll taxes on the state and local level, not the federal level. Cash, tips, or equivalent. It's to, help out your employees. Vacation, parental, family, or sick leave. Separation or dismissal allowances or severance payments. Group health care benefits, which could be co-pays and also includes premium payments. Retirement benefits. State and local taxes assessed on all employee comp. I think I said that already. Also, rent, utilities, interest only on mortgages if your business owns the property. You cannot use this to prepay anything. And interest on other loans that were taken out before the covered period. So also compensation or income for sole proprietors or independent contractors. This can replace income that you lost if it's less than $100,000 for the year, or maximum loan amount you can get. It's the maximum amount that can be obtained is $10 million. So it's the lesser of $10 million or this other figure, and this figure is divided into existing businesses that were in existence on February 15, 2020 and before, and then there is a category for those who were brand new businesses but were in business on February 15 of 2020. So for the existing business, it's the average total month. You take the average total monthly payment for payroll costs during the year before the loan is made. So not just now, but at what you're continuing to pay. Then you multiply that by 2.5, and then you add into that figure the outstanding amount of any loan that you received made to you from or after January 31 of 2020. And what this puts in there is that you can refinance any loan that you had already, that you had obtained after January 31st. You can roll it into this loan, okay? And so that's for the existing business. Now, the maximum loan amount for a new business, the outside maximum is 10 million, but it's the lesser of 10 million or this figure. So most of you, it's going to be this figure. The sum of the average total monthly payroll payments that you made from January 1 of 2020 to February 29 of 2020 times 2.5 plus any outstanding balance that you have on a loan that you received on or after January 31st. So if you just started in business and you got an SBA loan and you were just getting started, that again can be refinanced. So it's the lesser of those figures or $10 million. Okay, and I will come back for the next video on the other procedures and parameters. So thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Leave any questions below. If I'm able to get back to these and group the questions together and do additional videos, I will as the information comes available. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe.